Hello and welcome to my guide to Get Higher. So this is the new obstacle course climbing mode. They did Get High before and now this is back with a brand new map, Get Higher. And there's a bunch of secrets and a camo to earn. So that's what we're going to try and do in one take. So let's get started. You can put your gun straight away because even though there are targets around the map, you don't actually need to shoot them. So first of all, you just want to run up here, try and dodge all of these blocks that move. They actually move quite quickly, which is kind of a pain. This next bit, really easy. Just run on it and then aim for the next one. And so what you're looking for are hidden little coins. Now the first one is just over here. I think lots of people are going to be going for them because there's a camo. So you see where this block comes in, you just jump down here, drop down this hole, and you can pick up a coin there. And then as soon as you're done with that, you can run up here, hop over, and then you'll be back onto the course. So we need to find 12 of those coins. That is just the first one. The second one is just after this obstacle, so this is a really easy obstacle as well. Although I have weirdly been crushed and killed by this a surprising number of times. So you run through here, run through the second one, and then the coin is just in this little dark room. The glowing is really annoying. I'm not sure if it is on all platforms, but God, that's horrible. There we go. We have the second one. I'll wait for this to come down. You do have 15 minutes to do this, so you've got quite a lot of time, but you do also need to get every coin in the same run. Now the next one isn't for a little while here, so we'll just slide over these. Also, another thing to note about this is that you do have to have multiplayer to be able to do this. If you don't have multiplayer, you will not be able to play this mode. It's part of multiplayer. Oh, I nearly fell then. And always make sure to mantle. Right, this next one, if you come around here, you can find it just around the corner. That's the third coin. Here you can jump onto this, but it doesn't save that much time because you still got to wait for the platforms to come through. There we go. All of these bits, by the way, patience is kind of the name of the game with this. If you try to rush it, which I have done many times, you will fall. You can also, annoyingly, knock other people off by throwing rocks at them, which is what that person was just doing. It's very frustrating. Just trying to throw it on him. Right, so then we just jump up here. The fourth coin is actually quite a long way away from the first one, so we just go up here, hop onto this. You can get two people on this, that's no problem. Hop onto this, go onto this next one, and you can hop up here. Now we've got these walls where you have to kind of... I'll just go on the edge. Just have to kind of run past them to make sure you don't get booped off like that. Don't worry if you fall a few times, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go. I'm going to wait for that one, I think. There we go, and then there we go. Then you can run over these tumblers. These tumblers are a little bit trickier than they were in the first version of this map. For whatever reason. Alright, so we can go over here. I think maybe they're a little bit faster than they were in the first version. They were always a little bit easy. Don't worry about the fact you haven't picked up a coin for ages. For whatever reason, the gap between the third and fourth one is really hard. You have to mantle on this one, and for some reason, sometimes the mantling doesn't work. It's really annoying. I'm not sure why. I never had this problem on the first one where I just don't get the little icon sometimes. So you slide under here. And then... Whew, that's good that I grabbed it because it was carrying me with it anyway. There we go. So you just mantle on these and grab them and then drop down. And then this one's just to kind of wait for the little lift to take you up. Okay. Now, for the next coin, you actually just climb up here and go through and up here. It's quite hard to see the next coin, but if you jump over these little mantling bits and then go up here, it's actually straight in front of you, and it's easy to miss that, but it's just there. So just before you go through these pipes, it's just against the wall, which feels a little bit strange, but that's where it is. I just jumped to my death there. Okay, we'll do that bit again. I really feel like, for some reason, I'm not mantling as easily as I normally do with this, but oh well. Right, there we go. Should we just do the bottom route instead? Bottom route is just a set of making jumps. Oh my god. That's terrible. You're following a guide of someone that keeps falling on this over and over. I think we should still be good. We've got 10 minutes. You can actually do this entire course in 10 minutes. So don't worry about time until you start really kind of dropping down to the last few minutes. Right, here we go. So this bottom route is maybe a little bit trickier. There's a lot of jumps, but it's fine. So the next coin that you're going to be finding is in this container maze. You want to go through here, through, round, jump over. And then when you get to the other side, if you climb up here and then look back on yourself, you can see these little symbols. These are like the get high symbols. They show you where all the secrets are. So the next coin is just in this container. And that should be number 5. If you don't have number 5 at this point, it means you've missed one. Right, now the next one, we can go up. You can try and climb all the way through that if you want to. It doesn't really make any difference. I find it a little bit easier just to run up here. I'm not sure which one's faster yet. I haven't tried timing them. But you can do these obstacles or you can do that climb basically. You slide down here, up and over here. Up, up, up. And now you've got some elevators to go up. Won't take long. Now, you've got to wait for this block to pass, then jump. And then you need to wait for this bridge to be made, and you can see the next coin is just floating there, and the next one is just down there. So you have to sort of drop down a little bit into this purple tunnel. Then you can move along, get all the way to the end of it. See, there's a teddy bear there that blinks at you. It's a little bit freaky when it does that. And then you can pick up this coin and go through the portal. That'll take you through. So now for the next one, you're going to go into the plains. I prefer going this way, so you jump around and then hop on here. Then you can turn around and hop on top of the plane, and then you can go that way, or you can hop onto this bit. Hop. So that should have been number 6, I think, that one. And you just hop up here. Hop up, and now you've got these walls. Now you need to chase them, duck into the side bits as they go past. Wait for this one. If it's coming towards you, you won't make that in time, and wait for it to go past. And then the next coin is just above there. You can hear the coin sometimes. It's like a special sound effect. So if I go up here, you should be able to hear it. It's just here where you hop over. See where I hopped? That's where the next one is. So now we're going to go onto another plane. And this is probably the most out of the way coin, actually. So you go down here. And then you see there's this wing here. If you jump over and mantle. Oh, I didn't need to mantle that time. That's nice. And then climb here. You actually want to get onto the tail of the plane and drop down onto this platform. And you can climb in the back of the plane and grab that coin. Now, a nice bonus to this is it lets you skip that stupid spiral obstacle. And now we're here. So now you just need to do this. Oh, I hate the one where you go prone. There we go. Feels like it slows you down too much. Then hop over, duck, get past there. Right, and then you do a bit of hopping. And then this one, you can climb over the ladders if you want, or you can do the slide. Get through. This is like a bit like the first version of this. These walls go a little bit faster than the first version of Get Higher, so just be a bit careful of those. These also go quite fast, so I normally just wait for them to stop and then go to the side that they stopped on. Then for this next thing, you just go up to this one, up to that one, and turn around, up to that one. They go in order. They look a bit random at first, but you can always do this order, or it's like mirrored on the other side. Now this is, I think, the hardest one. So you have to run around, try to stay on the green thing, and then you need to drop down onto this blue platform. And then when you drop onto the blue platform, then you can drop down onto this little secret ledge and get that coin. I think that's the hardest one to do, personally. Then if you want to go out, you can just like hop out here, and then you can climb up, and it'll let you come out here. There we go. Then you climb up onto this. You can climb up onto this, and then you are ready. So this is another grab on and then rotate round. And this next one's a bit weird. You have to jump onto the outside edge of it and then hop over and shoot that. That'll sort of move you forwards, and then you can just drop off. And you can grab onto this one. You need to wait for the elevators to take you up. They just take you up to these ladders. So then you can grab them up here. And then it doesn't really matter which one of these you go through. I prefer kind of going out the outside one, but just because it goes up basically instead of down, but it doesn't really matter that much. So you go along here, and then jump over there. Then jump over there, and the next coin is just here, so just near this checkpoint, so at 205, then you can grab that coin. You can see now we've got 11 out of 12, so we just need one more coin. We don't need many more at all. Oh god, I fell then. That was stupid of me. That was very stupid of me. It's really difficult with other people being here. That's what I wanted. So then you can move on to the middle one. And then I should be able to move on to this one, I think. Yeah, and then that'll take me to the end part. With these ones, again, it's just about being patient. It kind of looks like you might be able to make some jumps, but I wouldn't advise it. And you have to go down, which feels a bit counterintuitive, but it's just what you have to do. So then you can jump over here, and then this will take you up to the top. So now we just need one more coin. We're on 11 coins at this point. We're going to run on, do more tumblers. Like I said, these tumblers, a little bit trickier than the ones in the first version of this map, if you managed to play that. First one was only available for a few days, which is a little bit weird, but oh well. This one has been available all the time since it went live yesterday. Right, now there's this stupid thing. I've died so many times on this, I don't know why. It's just one of these follow the wall and then run along the path. I always go around the edge here because I think it's quite easy. But you can see, oh, I'm being chased. There we go. We got through. Not too bad. Then you can hop onto this platform and it takes you up. And then we're ready for the last one. So the last one, you just want to drop onto one of these platforms. And you can see there's like a little doorway inside. You can drop in here and grab the last coin, the 12 coins. Now you've got 12 out of 12. Then you can get back up to complete this bit of the thing. And then you can just get up to the top where it says you've got high. And you can see there, I just unlocked gridlocked. So I unlocked one of the special camos, one of the new camos. And then you can run up to the very top. And normally the teleporter at the top here will just teleport you back to the beginning of the map. So if you win without getting the coins, that's what happens. But you can see there's these like vending machines. So it's like, oh, you can pay for them. And there's this castle over there. Because we've got all the coins, if we go through, we get to go into the castle. And there you go, you've got Synth Burst, reach the castle. So that's another camo. That's the second camo we just got because we managed to get all the coins and get into the castle. I think maybe Gridlock, the first one, is that one just for completing the map maybe? I'm not sure. Right, so I have heard there's also a camo for completing it in under 10 minutes. So now we've done a run with all the coins. Let's see if we can do a run in under 10 minutes to unlock the last camo. And then I'll show you that secret room that's right at the beginning here.
Okay, here we go.
So we should just be able to run forwards rather than messing around with everyone else. It doesn't actually make any difference going through this bit. I mean, it might even be faster, to be honest. Look, I'm not any further behind everyone else. So 10 minutes is pretty generous. Like, that's not a bad amount of time either. We can just run through here. Stay over there. You just saw 3 people died there. That's because that is absolutely brutal, that area. So you can do this a lot quicker. When I still had quite a lot of time left in the last one, that was because I was, that was with getting all the coins. But if you're not getting the coins, obviously you don't need to go back on yourself like you do for a few areas. So it's pretty fast. You just went in the wrong one. That's silly. Right. It is nice if you go quite fast that you don't have to worry about too many other people being there at the same time as you. Or if you go really slow, that does the same thing, really. Come on. Oh, I hate it when people go. I never know how long these stay up for, so I always want to, like, leave a bit more time. Ooh, that was a little bit close. So, I don't know if I'm going to get first in this, but I'm pretty sure I can do it in 10 minutes. Should be one coming there. Like I said, it's all about patience, this one. If you try and rush it, which you can easily do, it's super easy to just fall, like to just mess it up. It's also a place where lots of people catch you up, so even if you're ahead here at this point, you kind of have to wait, so it ends up being quite a sort of equalizing section. You see one person's all the way over there, one person's doing better than me. Well, 2 people are doing better than me, but this guy's not doing much better. He might have just fallen, I don't know. I'm not looking at where he's gone. Go this way. Whoa! I immediately got knocked off. That's okay, that's okay. I don't know where this one goes. I'm gonna... There we go. Don't want to risk falling again. You can get away with falling a couple of times, but you don't want to, like, rush to save, like, a second with the chance of falling. It's much better to just wait an extra second for something to line up right, rather than to try and, rather than, you know, risk falling. See, I didn't even get the little prompt then to do a mantle. It just mantled anyway, but it's very annoying when it doesn't work. If you go through the middle of that bit, then you can slide all the way because there's like a pole that stops you from standing up, which extends your slide in this game. You know, just like real life, where if there's a pole above your head, then you won't be able to stop sliding. Right, so we can run up here, hop up here, through there. So obviously we're just doing the same thing as what we did before, but just not stopping to grab the coins. I mean, that coin we probably could grab because it's in the same place, but... Now, I know there's going to be people, just like when last time I did a video for Get High, being like, oh, you missed this shortcut, you missed this shortcut. I'm not speedrunning this to try and, like, I haven't spent time trying to work out what's the fastest route. There are a bunch of shortcuts around. There's a lot of, like, crazy jumps you can do. I would say a lot of the shortcuts I've seen so far, the jumps are a little bit tricky, so it's kind of... You could easily mess up. Like, you know, you could easily end up costing yourself a lot more time just because the jumps are more difficult than the normal route. So the only time I really take shortcuts is if the jumps are easier than a normal route. If the jumps are like the easier way to do something, then I'll do it. If not, I won't bother. Right, get on it. This, go up. So this one, you can wait for that to go past. Hop over there. That was close. Nearly got pushed off then. But we made it. We're okay. Like I said, I go this way, so I hop onto here and then turn around, and then you can hop on top of the plane, hop on top of that plane, hop on top of that one, hop on top of that one, and hop on top of that one, and then you're fine. Again, don't know if this is the fastest route, it's just a route that works. Oh, I'm first now. I just realized I've overtaken whoever was in front of me. I maybe could have made that next one, I don't know. I feel like that was like the perfect timing where maybe it could have worked out for me, but I don't know. This one's very easy. Once you realize the floor is just glass, so you can just walk on it, and you just have to remember to jump here. And then you get pushed a bit. It's fine. So now, because you don't have to go to the back of the plane, you don't have to go back there to get the coin, but I still think going on this wing and then up here is faster than waiting for the stupid spirals over there. So this is a good example of a shortcut that I take because it's simpler than doing what else I was doing. Oh, can I do this without having one of the go prone ones? That's nice. No, just had to get one at the end there. Okay, so now we hop over, nearly die. Wait for this to come back, then we'll just slide. I like the way everything's a grid so you can line everything up nicely. Alright, now we need to hop up here, wait for that. Wait for these. Like I said, I always sort of just go the side where they were, as I find the safest and easiest way to do this. Those platforms are going to disappear before I get there, I think. Yep. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, well, they come back fairly quickly. You don't have to wait too long. There we go. It just means we have to wait for the thing to reset. The sort of pattern. Then we hop up. Then we hop up. And hop up. So now, rather than doing that one, which is fast, admittedly, but you can easily die, you can just climb around the outside here, and then that'll take you up to the same place, which I like a lot more. And then we hop on here, and then down, and then we can hop onto the outside of this one. Oh, and then shoot. Drop down. Another hanging one. I think I might be able to get on this. Woo-hoo. A little bit close. Onto the ladders. I'm still going to go around the outside one. Like I said before in the other part of the guide, I just prefer it. I think it's a little bit easier. So trying to do this a little bit quickly. Jump over there. Jump over there. So now you've got these stupid platforms. You need to play this safe because you don't want to... Oh, I nearly did the stupid thing. Oh my god, my screen just went blank and I don't know why. My entire screen just went blank. My monitor decided to lose input thing. That was not ideal. So now I have been overtaken and I'm slightly worried I'm not going to make it in time now. That was a really bad time for my monitor to decide that it didn't know what it was doing. It didn't know how to be a monitor. Alright, well this is okay. So I can climb up here. Someone did overtake us, so probably not going to come first in this one. But hopefully I can still get that. I've got about 2 minutes 20 to get to the end now, which isn't too bad at all. Not too bad. I can hop onto here and then just hop over. Right, so then we just hop over here. Hop over, hop over, hop over. Right, and then we've got another tumbler to do. And the stupid orange wall might... no, I'm going to wait for the next one. Right, here we go. So you run forwards, then you go this way. Then you jump over that way, and then you go that way, and then you just go here. Then you can hop up here and up. Got a minute and a half with only one more obstacle to go. We should be good. And then we're at the end, 230 meters. So we get 685, and we get this camo shifting grid for completing it in under 10 minutes. And now I can finally show you that secret that I didn't manage to show you before. So there is one other secret that I don't understand. Maybe you'll be able to tell me. There is actually another secret room down there. How long we got? Well, we got 6 minutes. I'll show you this one first. I'll run back down this flight of stairs. So the secret down here is one that was in the original version of the map. And it's still there. There's no coins or anything. You don't get a reward for it. There's just an extra little secret room here. So just like the one that you do find a coin in, there's this weird bit where there's a TV and a skeleton there. You can hang out and watch TV with the skeleton if you want. And then I'll show you where... Oh, I just got absolutely murdered by that. I got squashed. This version of Get High does seem to involve you getting squashed a lot more than the previous one did. Right, we'll just wait for this to go back up. There we go. Right, so let's head up and I will go through the portal and then show you the last secret, which is probably, I think, the most mysterious one. My monitor just went off again. I really don't know why that's happening. That's a little bit of a worry. Maybe time to check all my cables. Right, so if we jump through this portal now, because we don't have the coins, we don't go to the castle.
Here I am.
But if you run through here and then don't go up the main ramp, just go on the side, and then you can see there's that symbol down there like there is for all the rooms where you get the coins, and then you can drop down carefully, and then you really want to land on that next platform. That's what I'm trying to do and have failed, and I'm sure the anticipation is building up for you. Right, so we'll just hop down. There we go. And there we go. And then hop down and grab that one. There we go. We grabbed that one. And then, where do we go? There's meant to be a way in here. What? Why is that wall not open? Is it maybe not there if you don't go all the way around? Have they fixed something to it? Do you need to get all the coins? This warrants further investigation. There is no door there. Shooting that didn't open anything. There's a couple of little areas like this that are really... Editing Geeky here. I'm going to interrupt myself because you can see that it looks like the door is opening then. So I think it is shooting that target. That's what opens up that door. Maybe. I might be wrong. Maybe there's something else that triggers it. Maybe it's a time thing. I've got no idea really. Weird where... Oh, no. I don't think there was anything there. Ah, it's open now. So maybe you had to step on that block. That's really weird. But anyway, you can kind of see there's some skeletons playing poker here. It's very, very bright. It's very annoying that it's so bright. But that is a thing. There's some skeletons playing poker, and then there's a lit up exit sign. Not entirely sure why it wasn't open before, whether it was triggered by me shooting that target or whether it was triggered by me jumping on that block that turned green. Not really sure, but then the only way out of it is to fall to your doom. So let's take a look at the camos that you earn for doing this. If we go into events, you can see the first one is, I think, quite cool, gridlocked. It's not animated. You can see it there. It just sort of has this kind of wireframey look. I think that's pretty cool. That's just the one for completing the Get Higher map and just getting up to the top, no matter what your time is. Then if we just go over a bit further, you can get the animated version, which is called Shifting Grid, Very, very cool, though I think it would give me a headache in game. This is the one for completing it in under 10 minutes, so if you manage to do it in the speedy time, you get this fancy animated one. And then if you manage to get all 12 coins and get to the castle, then you get Synth Burst, which is this one that not only has the wireframey effect and is animated, but it also has these weird heads on it for some reason. I'm not really sure what that's about. I kind of wish we had it just with the kind of purple sort of like slightly warped wireframe lines. I think that looks really cool. The heads kind of ruin it a bit, but still, it's pretty cool. It's, you know, I think a lot of people will get a kick out of it. Let's have a look, see what it looks like in the firing range. In person, you can see that it's a lot brighter than you'd expect in game, but that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking camo. It's very, very colorful, and I think people quite like these kind of weird camos. I think more than a lot of the other ones. So yeah, that's what you get. If you enjoyed the video, if you had a good time with this, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, turn your notifications on, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.